What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play. Final Fantasy XIV. Online, obviously. I always have the habit of doing that. Because I think that's like the actual full title of 11, isn't it? Final Fantasy XI Online. And we are on the Behemoth server. And we took a look today. And it looks like we can do with Heaven's Ward unlocked. It looks like we could do, what is it, Thief to Ninja at level 15? Which we might be thinking about doing. I'd like to hear everybody's opinion on Thief Ninja, or whatever, Ninja. If it's any good, any fun. Never played it before, so that could be an option. The product you heard Dadanin going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashicite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then the 12 damned goblins came along. Not like any goblins I've ever seen before, and hungry for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstone, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashicite? Nashicite? Adventurer, please, a moment, if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when the goblins came, and only now realized I left my tools behind. Please, you must retrieve them for me. My sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, and heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life is as good as over. Sure. I shall help you. What? Ooh, a bomb. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm enjoying playing Monk again, but like I said before, I think we are kind of two mains before we left were Warrior and Monk, so again, it was so long ago, it's not like I remember any of this. Oh. But I wouldn't mind, experiencing new jobs. I think, like, just as we're doing in our Final Fantasy XI playthrough, I wouldn't mind trying Red Mage out. Or Blue Mage. And eventually would like to try out the tank jobs, but I'd like to, get back into the swing of things first. I always get nervous, doing a tank job when you're not super familiar with the content. I don't want to waste anybody's time, or I think that's another reason that a lot of people don't choose tanks, is because obviously they get, like, the brunt of the blame if stuff goes wrong or you're not going fast enough. I had that in WoW, like, what, 20 years ago? It was like leveling a warrior. And it was, probably Fury Spect. And, Somebody's like, hey, you mind tanking? And I'm like, I've never tanked before, but I'll do it. And things went horribly, horribly wrong. People weren't quite happy with me. Please find my... Yeah, I have them. Gods bless you, you found them. Oh, my beauties, I thought I'd lost you forever. Mining's all I've ever done. It's all I know. With Copperbell what it is now, it's time to move on elsewhere. But without my tools, I just couldn't. I can't thank you enough, friend. You've done more for me than you could ever know. Oh, no problem, dude. Just pick some stuff off the ground. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashachite? I sure did. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha Ui Nasha. Or Ul Nasha. Who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Dadanan for his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. I guess we'll wear a silly hat. Let us don our silly hat. Ooh, look at that. Actually, we look pretty awesome. We look pretty awesome, I'd have to say. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting to Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a Kokobo driven into a frenzy by one. They've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufu Lupa know. He'll reward you for your troubles and maybe even offer you more work. I love Fufa Lupa. Fupa Lupa. Wasn't such a bad day at work today. That's why I didn't start off with that. Normally I'll start off with that. Yeah, only worked 9 hours today, so that's a light day. Yeah, Monk is fun though. Pugilist, I guess, right now. Like, I'm eager to, like, I think the ones I'm most eager, I guess Ninja. Yeah, I guess I could say Ninja's in there. Ninja, Red Mage, Blue Mage, Dark Knight. I think there's a new one, isn't there? Isn't there like a Scythe one? Reaper? I think it's new. Well, I can change now. I have to make a decision, I guess. Some actions. Foopaloopa. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there's much more you can do to help here. Well, I think you're the main quest, so I think I'll have to... Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters. But never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you will find her quickly. Sure thing, Foopaloopa. Looking for a task to fill your morning, adventurer? I may have just the thing if you're not feeling squeamish. Here's the job. I need you to draw 4 bottles worth of blood from the mongrels that roam to the south of here. Once you have enough, take the foul fluid to a brass blade by the name of Nananzo. You should find him somewhere along the road out of Horizon, bemoaning his terrible fortune, no doubt. Happy hunting. Okay. How about, while we're doing all this junk, let's try a... While I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild leaves, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with the Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the pastes, so that there are no doubts as to your abilities. Okay. Boots. Anything for you got any leg armor? Yeah, sure. Oh, we could do more. Oh, we could do 16 at once. Sure. We'll start with 2. How about you, Lost Rabbit? Run, rabbit, run. You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Toto Nawa quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just what exactly a guild hest entails. More than a simple leave quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome a not-so-small obstacle. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping maintain the safety of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild hest. If we're going to do Red Mage, we should probably grab some of those as well, huh? Duty Finder unlocked. Guild hests now available. Okay. So I think that... Okay, Duty Finder. Yeah. Cool. Map. Okay, Fate. What is that? Color your world. So those are the 2... Okay. So we have a lot to do. And we still have to probably do. At 15, I think we get more quests. Oh my god, was that a unicorn? Cecilia Moonsugar. It's almost like, do I want to start? I guess I could start these things. Journal. Okay, you cannot kill metal. Ooh, I took damage from Shatter? No way, I was out of that. What happened to my treasure? Oh, I obtained a potion. Oh. It would be beneficial if I read it, huh? Ugh, Ergonites. I don't want to talk about Ergonites. I don't want to look at Ergonites. Not sure what happened there. Ooh, what's going on here, guys? Okay. No. I want one that's more... What does it say? Oh, do I just need to... It looks like our average wait time on the right side of our screen is a little more than usual, huh? Metal loam shell. A little bit loud. I was actually just thinking, I have no idea what brought it into my brain, but something brought it into my brain. I was just remembering a temp job I had when I was still a teenager. I have a penalty count? I'm in the middle of a stupid leave here. What is a penalty count? So I was remembering a temp job. Whoa, that thing's boogieing. No idea why I remember this. 2 new enemies appear. This was a really long time ago. I think it was just one of those temp agencies, and I've worked a lot of contract work in my. I've worked a good amount of contract work in my life, but normally for those, okay, collect rewards. Sure. Sure. Alright, let's see if we have any gear. So it was like in contract work, I'd normally what did I just do? I just hit X. Oh, okay. Select. Sure. Oh, we have food. I didn't know we had food. With the contract work, I don't know if we need beastkin blood. How long is it for? Does it tell us? 30 minutes? Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get back into... I'm rather disappointed that I got like a... What did I get? Got a mark on my permanent record because I was finishing up a leave quest. For contract work, you know, like the last, I think... So I've probably done 3 contracts in about 5 years, I'd say, prior to the job that I have now. And each one... I never even met anybody. Barely spoke on the phone to anybody. It was, you know, all emails and, hey, you want a job? Shoot me your resume. And then that's about it. Start working. Now, temp jobs when you're a kid, at least for me, were a lot different. It was, for this particular one, and I guess this was not uncommon. Like, you'd have to go in there if you wanted a temp job, and they didn't have anything, like, long-term for you, you'd have to just go in there at, like, 7:30 in the morning and be like, hey, you got any work for me? And they'd be like, yeah, we got data entry at this location. Do you have a shirt and tie? Yeah, sure. Okay, go there. Okay, who am I giving that to? Who am I giving that blood to? Well, we have this over here too. I think I'll go down there, even though it's way out of the way. So yeah, this one time I go in there. Whoa, what in the world was that? Oh, a level 65. I remember. I think somebody. I didn't watch. I stumbled upon, and I wasn't even really looking for it. Not even a guide, suggestions on Final Fantasy XIV. And again, I wasn't even looking for it. I think that, like, I'm pretty sure that Google listens to me 24 hours a day. One of the things that it said was turn off, somehow you gotta turn off party members' effects, because if you leave them on at higher levels, you're just going to be like a light show. Well, where are the other things? Where are the other things on my, my hunting log? What else is there? Nesting buzzard. I didn't even know there was goblins in here. Sandtoad, mugger, buzzard. Oh, okay. I'll beat up a hammerbeak. Oh. No, I won't. Always the healer. I will not talk smack about a healer, because that's one thing I will try to never do in any MMO. I don't know. Much respect to those who do heal. I just couldn't do it. Alright, what is going on with that? Okay, there's just silly... GG all. Oh. Ha ha ha, a fine display for a first timer. Here's your well-earned coin. I've tossed a little something extra to sweeten the deal, so you might consider coming back. Neat. I received a commendation. Whoa. That must be a mistake. Alright, what you got for me, Fafano? Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gill, if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty coblins to gather 4 bottles of coblin grease, and then deliver them to Hior by the name of Adelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new ways of life they symbolize. They only care for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever the gill is to be gotten. Okay. Well, what is it then? Come to try... Come to try to scare me and these poor folk off the land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. Hammerbeak tail feathers and a letter? Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipu. Kikipu? It's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me through or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki-Poo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. Hammerbeak tail feathers? This dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one elm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Okay. Whatever you say, dude. You've a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation, but they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lass such as yourself might just be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What do you say? Okay. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Eshtaime's lapidaries. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Galfredis. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar as always. It's a nice way to talk about your dad. All right. You Silver Bazaar folk are annoying as hells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Oh. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already, I'm leaving, but tell that bloody Kiki-Poo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing. Where are the rest of them? Upstairs? In there? Ah. The old 2-for-1. Bah, I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Persistent little thing, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kiki-Poo this ain't over. Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's good. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right to try to scare honest folks from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for Thanalan's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to be. More people leave now than come, and more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Okay. So, where are these other... I don't know why I picked up these other quests. What is this? Okay, lighthouse, bearings. And this one is grease up. My God, you're greasy. So, anyway, back to the temp job. I was probably like... I think I was still in high school. Could have been. Maybe right after. So yeah, I go to this this place looking for work, and she's like, I've got something for you. AJ, I got something perfect for you. Casual dress. It was the summertime. Shorts and a t-shirt are fine. I'm like, oh, cool. be at this address at 9 a.m. So I get there, and it's a carnival. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening here? I'm like, oh, I'm cool with, you know, serving cotton candy or whatever. No, I was a full-on, I was a full-on carny for a week. Probably, I don't even know. Don't even know how old I was. Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get the other one. Funny thing was, it was like I was legitimately zero training. Zero training. They just brought me over to this ride. Tons of like metal and steel. And they're like, okay, make sure everybody's buckled in. Make sure everybody's buckled in, and then here's how you start it, and here's how you stop it. And I'm like, really? I'm like, this is the this is all the training you're giving me? Yep. And it was like it wasn't like an open carnival, if that makes sense. It was like a carnival for a bunch of, so they set up this carnival. Basically, they set this carnival up in a field, and it was the summertime, so all of like day camps like in the county would come. So every day it was a different, like, oh, this is from on the east side of the state or city or county. They're coming over, and then somebody from the north would come in the next day. So it was just a steady, you know, thing of between like 5 and 12-year-olds, I guess. And the ride didn't go that fast, but magnetite. Danielle asked, that of ye, did he? So dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, I've a vessel what's barely seaworthy and is scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help out with the haul. All bloody day at sea bustin' me arse. Gets me a few gill at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was ye could scarce count the ships. I can't do pirate either. What used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or in the wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. Okay, I've had enough of you. Ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. Okay, then why do we... I don't want to talk to this guy. He's Debbie Downer here. Where do I bring that on? Okay, the other ones are all the way over there. Maybe that's what I sound like when I complain about work. Maybe I'll go back in the carny business. Yep. Not something a lot of people can say. I was a full-fledged carny for a week. I think they... And I kept this stupid thing. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of coblin grease right now. Well, I hope he doesn't kill me. Coblin grease. Fafafono. Fafono? Must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Ul'dah Elite, but this ground is still loose to build on. These hammers are pounding down to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, you'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I heard some lass named Kiki Poo holds the right to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in her side. Or my side. With these Toru names and pirate talk, we're not having a good night. Not having a good night reading quests. Alright, so I think we're going to go back to town. And we got to make a decision at some point. But I think this is the was it level 15? I know one of them was the one to send you to the other nations. Or is that level 20? Oh, the best part of working at that carnival, though, the pay was terrible. But the best part was I got this bright blue shirt. And on the back, in big block letters, it said Carnival Staff. And I loved that. I used to wear that to the bars all the time in my 20s, like, thinking I was so cool. Started a lot of conversations. I think any job is worth it if you get a free t-shirt, though. Words to live by. Don't worry about how much they pay you. As long as you get a free t-shirt, it's worth it. Oh boy. Meditation. Ah, there you are, Purgatory. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, lass, these toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. But that's beside the point. I like that. The point is, you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well. So bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack. Rip and tear through your foe with your fists. As proof you've defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chuchuto and I will be waiting for you at Blackbrush Station. Your lesson continues there. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Western? What's in Western? What do I have a... Oh, yeah, where was that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so yeah. Let's go back that way. Go through the entrance of Central there. Drop off that quest. And I think that all of the... Speak to Momo Raji? Wait a minute, is Momo Raji The one in here? No. Okay. All right, we have a purpose now. What in the world is that in the sky? Is that a high-level person showing off in a level 1 area? I guess that's what you do sometimes. Giant tortoise. Alright, is it right here? I think it's just right here, right? What's all the way over there? That's not Copperbell, is it? Is that Copperbell all the way over there? Nanonzo. Nanonzo. What do you want with me, then? Sniff. Is this mongrel blood? Thank the gods. Now I can finally head back to the horizon. Mongrels are the natural enemy of most other predators, you see. Throw their thick blood onto a fire and the resulting stench will send beastkin fleeing for moms around. Makes light work of our patrols, as long as we have a steady supply of the nasty stuff. And I'll wager you can guess which brass blade picked the short straw to kill mongrels this time around. But thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal and a tankard. May Thal's golden halls await you in the afterlife. Thank you. So yeah, if you feel like it, let me know if you have any experience on Thief Ninja, and if it's, I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Which one should I get to 50 first? I guess that is my question. Whether it will be monk or ninja. Which will I have more fun doing? Even though I've already done ninja, I've already done monk before. Huh? A letter? Aye. I've got Fufalupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fupalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it to the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Lost Hope is right there. And then that's the toads, huh? Oh yeah, how about one of these? I know we can teleport places. I don't mind. I mean, like, this is a... Like, don't get me wrong. After the... after the newness of this fades, we'll teleport everywhere, but right now I kind of enjoy running, checking out. I remember hanging around here. What was up here? There was something that was up here before. Like something important was up in those, like, up in those hills yonder. Oh, what was it? A bag of, like, the Kokobo trainer? I don't remember. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Foopa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a Kikiran's ass about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you are seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Okay. That's not very nice. I thought I told you to get out of here. What are you looking for? A chance to do some good? Sigh. I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine. Then listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence in Quiveran Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Iolande Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. Spit. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. What do you got? Thank the gods you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day I spied bandits from Quiveron Manse selling gemstones to smugglers, and not just any stones, raw nashachite. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan sworn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leo Frick and anyone who fought back, and they'd have their way with me and the other women. Sniff, sob. Spare us this horrible fate, adventurer. I beg of you. Steal the nashachite from the Quiveron Manse and bring it to me. It sounds like you just want it for yourself. You look as if you put a few beasts down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has been taken ill, and I simply must have gigantode secretions from the liver of the toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice if you can find the nasty creatures in unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg you. My friend will die without treatment. Oh, God, you too? What do you want? Clip your toenails or something? Don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, for a miner down in his luck, would ye? Rumor is a man named Berengar at Blackbrush Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife has taken ill and needs tended to. If you'd be so kind to take my application to Berengar, fellow, I'd be in your debt. Now I'm delivering applications. What in the world's going on here? I need to get this guy to in contact with get that guy in contact with some carnies I know. Alright, let's kill some toads first. I always like these toads. Well, I didn't like them. I like their models, the character models. Kill him. Ovjang. Not Ovjang. What in the hell is Ovjang doing here? That's gonna bother me. What is Ovjang doing here? Is he here to remind me that I haven't finished my Ottergon missions? It was Ovjang that got his butt kicked by King of Hearts, right? Alright. How did I get lost in here? Alright, so let's go down. Okay. Doesn't look like you're quite the lazy monk if you're sprinting. So was I supposed to give that guy's application to these people? Hey guys, I've got somebody that might want to work for you. Would you stop shooting me with arrows? I was going to say, it's most certainly an aggro. Ooh, I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm very torn. I think we might do ninja. We'll do it, like, naturally, though. We'll, like, once it's... I think it's in Limsa. So, once we get to Limsa, we will... We'll just unlock it. So we'll probably, in that case, we'll probably go to Gridania first, if we have the option. We'll go to Gridania first. Okay, so where are we going? Gridania first, and then we'll make our way to Limsa. Whenever that mission comes along. We're not going to just go over there. with that sole purpose. And I was having some trouble understanding the, like, it wasn't even a guide. I just looked at one, like a straight up one web page. I think I just searched what jobs are which expansion. So again, I have Heaven's Ward. I have no idea how I have Heaven's Ward, but I have it. And it said that, what was it? I think Dark Knight I get. We'll definitely do that, and we should probably unlock that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. But it also said Blue Mage. But you have to get like certain, like level 50, I think the prerequisite is level 50 and some part in the main story quest. Is Blue Mage something that starts at 50, or does that start at 1? Because I definitely want to do the jobs that start at 1 more. I must have 2 vials of Gigantode secretions from the liver of a toxic toad. Please, my friend does not have much time left. Is it your friend? I thought it was your wife. Oh, bless you. You're not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He's always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and regents he needs, and we would have no need for such foulness as bile of toads. Hope is not all lost to us here. Gil and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Ul'dah, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. It was so unbearable having to watch from the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gemstones. The Nashachite. Excellent work, adventurer. You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow, and finally, after being consigned to this shantytown for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashachite to good use. Worry not. I think you're going to steal it for yourself, you beaver. You're going to sell it for yourself, you no good beaver. So, it is done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of the wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time is past. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fupa. Although it's just an old, ornamental dagger, it belongs to the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Okay. I don't know if we should be giving Fupa weapons. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, I've got an application for you, sir. State your business, quick like. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see, everything looks to be in order. Alright, I'll go ahead and add them to the list. These refugees are bloody 12-cent. They break their backs for next to nothing. And when they're washed up, there's always another take their spot. The poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetime. Eorzea can be a right cruel place at times, but I ain't one to change what ain't broke. bracelet? I think we... Alright, do we have... Are we up to date? Yeah. Okay. Ham on. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Aye, this is the stuff all right. Slurp. Now I just need some butter and a slice of sun lemon and a pinch of... Master? What I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the toxic toads, Purgatory. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... The talk was true. Hamon Holy Fist is really here. Ha ha ha. I could take nary a step outside of the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skill. Sumnus is being smuggled through the Black Bush Station. I reported this to the Brass Blades and the Stone Torches, asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Somnus, that's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. A dear friend suffered that very fate. That is why I want to put an end to the smuggling, but I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Ha ha ha, you've done enough to bring word to me, friend. For as surely as Hamon Holyfist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown into the dungeon before the bell is through. 12 bless you, sir. You were truly a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, Purgatory. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You two find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Oh boy, that's a lot of talking. Searching for Sumnus smugglers, you say? Word is, they are associated with Alacran, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. Oh, Osbert's got something to do with it, I bet. Always Osbert. There's an abandoned Kakiran lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth, ideal for smuggling operations. Wouldn't you say? Something got caught in my throat. Sorry about that. Haha, I'd hate to be that squirrel. What? It appears the silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. The Alacran, a likely hideout in silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sounds of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kakiran lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. Will lie in wait there for them. Oh, you get a level sync. I didn't even see that. I think we've done that one a couple times. Ooh, destination. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Soho. Ooh, level sync 19. We're way low for this. Is this where we find out our guild leader is a fraud? Thal's balls. That's... Gah. We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar's bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rurukuta. It is you, isn't it? Oh no. Chuchuto and Master, it's been a while. You vanish from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling Somnus with these villains. What is the meaning of this? Rurukuta, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchuto, Purgatory, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. Oh, we're meddlers now. Ooh, level 20. Maybe we are a little bit low for this. Inventory. Oh my gosh. Why are there marmots attacking me? Oh, the marmots are all mine. If you know who I am, then you know it's good for you. Come quietly, or there'll be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wild training alone. From a distance, I caught the sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it, Yarg. Master? Huff Puff, you read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. All I wanted to be was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. Gah, I can't scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegfar learns of this. Forgive me, Chuchito Purgatory. I need to talk to my dogs. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. They're having fun, but it is rather loud. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, at least of all my students. Hamon Holyfist conquered every foe that stood before him. He couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chuchito bids, Purgatory. Alright. Alright, so let's go to there. And then I think we're going to call it. We're probably over an hour. Yep, and that's going to be it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making that. Making some progress here. So yeah, until next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.